Well, here it is. I'm going to be testing whether or not I can actually record footage from the Atari 2600 to the computer, and it works. And actually, the capture quality is not bad half itself. I mean, even though when I'm using the emulator, the capture quality is better, but hey, at least it's from the original. Of course, I'm using my DV capture box from the VCR that I have it all hooked up to, and guess what? We're playing some Pitfall on the actual Atari 2600. It's awesome. I find it much more easier to control, but playing it on the actual Atari 2600 joystick is very comfortable. But it also takes some time to get used to. I haven't played on an actual Atari 2600 in years. So this is my first day owning my own 2600. I actually had a friend who owned a 2600, which was a 4-switch console. And, well, let me just put it this way. I suck, because I haven't touched one in so long. Especially when it comes to actually having a red button and joystick in your own hand. It's actually really different to actually be playing these games on the actual console, and you have to get up to reset the game on the actual console itself. So it's smart just to put the console right in front of you while you're playing the game. Much like the Magnavox Odyssey or the ColecoVision or the Intellivision and whatnot. And don't think just because I'm actually recording the game on the actual Atari 2600 means that I'm going to be doing this with every single game in the RetroCom episodes. For games that I do not own, I'm basically going to be using the emulator. But for games that I do own, I may be using the Atari 2600. It all depends. So you never know what I might use. But I do have a source where I can buy the Atari 2600 games for cheap. Like the games I really want to buy, like, you know, Keystone Capers or Frostbite, or buy Skiing or Cosmic Commuter. A lot of my favorite Activision games, of course, and then I want to buy Berserk, which is another one of my favorite Atari 2600 games, Moon Patrol, and so on. And while I do make some more episodes of RetroCom, if people actually play Dumbo or not, I'm really contemplating whether or not I should actually just let Dumbo roll, or if I should just pick another game for people to be more interested in. I'm going to be doing a new segment in the RetroCom episode specifically so that people have a general idea of what they really want to pick for the Atari 2600, because nobody really knows what the Atari 2600 library is all about. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of young people watching and they just don't know what games that are good that are on the 2600. So I'm going to make a segment showing what great games you might want to play and what games you might want to choose when you do win in first place in any of the episodes of RetroCom, and which will be featured in the next episode. With your name, of course. So yeah, that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start putting whatever I can in every single episode and just start filling space to make it more interesting. This is Koi Kitsune, sayonara. Take care and stay tuned to future episodes and segments from RetroCom. Later.